football team is set to take on Sam Houston State this afternoon in Huntsville. The Wildcats are coming off a 20-31 loss at McNeese, while the Bearkats are 3-4 overall. This is the first meeting for the two teams since 1984. Here's Daniel Zepeda with more. For James Network Sports, I'm Shera Niemirowski.
The Wildcats traveled to Southeast Texas last Saturday and started slow out of the gates. Sam Houston would take an early 10-0 lead as the Wildcat defense had no answers early on for the Bearcat offensive attack. The offense struggled too for ACU as this interception by Parker McKenzie would be taken back to the house for a Sam Houston touchdown, pushing the lead to 17-0. The offense would get on track as running back DeAndre Brown would put together a nice string of runs, resulting in a 5-yard rushing touchdown to cap off a 7-play, 64-yard drive to put ACU on the board 17-7. The Wildcats would score again on their next drive as McKenzie would connect with tight end Noah Cheshire for a 64-yard touchdown to cut the deficit to 3, 17-14, with just 4 minutes left in the half. Cheshire would finish the game with 91 receiving yards on the afternoon. The Bearcats would respond, however, as quarterback Jared Johnson hits his receiver for a 33-yard pickup to make it 1st and goal for Sam Houston at the 1-yard line. On the next play, running back Keyshawn Hill would punch it in for a touchdown, putting the Bearcats back up by 2 scores, 25-14 at halftime. The second half would become a battle of the defenses as the Wildcats were able to hold Sam Houston for most of the third quarter. Turnovers would continue to plague ACU as Sam Houston recovers yet another fumble. The Wildcats gave up the ball 3 times on the second half, all of which coming on 3 straight drives for the offense. The Bearcats earned 14 of their total points on defensive turnovers. On the next drive, Johnson would find receiver Gerald Thomas for a 34-yard touchdown, putting Sam Houston up 38-14. Johnson completed 26 of his 34 pass attempts for 277 yards and a touchdown. He also rushed 15 times for a total of 86 yards. McKenzie would find Jonathan Epps for his second touchdown of the day, making the score 38-21 Bearcats in the fourth quarter. McKenzie had 352 yards on 29 of 44 passing with 2 touchdowns and an interception as he was sacked a season-high 5 times in the ACU loss.
Defense, I'm so proud of them. I don't know what the numbers are, but they, in the second half, I think they did a great job. I'm really proud of those guys. We forced 3 and out. I don't know how many 3 and outs in the second half, and you know what? That gives you a chance to win, and the offense just has to sustain something.